There is a clock that ticks in the silence of your heart, a quiet drum that measures the moments you have and the moments you waste. Look around, another year has passed, yet here you stand, in the same place, with the same dreams tucked quietly in your chest. The truth is simple, yet it stings. If you do not start now, you will be here again next year, wondering why nothing has changed, questioning why your hopes still whisper instead of roar. The time is not coming. It is already here, and it is yours to seize, to shape, to honor. There is a river that runs through our lives, unstoppable, relentless, and unyielding. It does not pause for hesitation, nor does it linger for our doubts. Each second flows past like water slipping between our fingers, and no amount of wishing can bring it back. We speak of tomorrow as if it belongs to us, but tomorrow is only a promise, fragile and fleeting. The truth is, the only time that truly belongs to you is now, and yet we often let it drift away, lulled by comfort, stalled by fear, or shackled by the weight of indecision. How often have we looked at the calendar, marking another year gone, and wondered why our dreams remain in the corners of our minds, untouched, unshaped, unclaimed. It is easy to believe that time will stretch, that opportunities will wait, that life will pause for our readiness. But time is a stern teacher. It allows no delays, no excuses, no postponements. The clock ticks steadily, indifferent to our hesitation. If you do not reach for what you long for today, that longing will greet you again, quietly haunting you next year, unchanged, unmet, and asking, "Why did you wait?" There is a beauty and a terror in this truth, for it reminds us that we are powerful, yet mortal. Our hands hold the ability to begin, to take one step, to breathe life into the dreams we speak of in whispers. And still, many of us sit, paralyzed by the weight of perfection, waiting for the right moment that will never arrive. The river of time will not stop, will not bend, and will not forgive. Only those who step into it, even with trembling feet, will find that the current can carry them forward, shaping them, teaching them, giving them the gift of motion. Every day wasted in waiting is a day stolen from your story, a paragraph left blank in the book of your life. You will not find those days again. You will not meet those seconds twice. Life demands your courage, not your patience. It asks you to speak, to move, to try, even if the steps are small, even if the path is unclear. The flow of time is neither cruel nor kind. It simply moves. And we, the ones who dare to begin, are the ones who transform that movement into meaning. So I tell you now, do not wait. Do not linger in the shadows of fear or hesitation. Do not allow the river to pass by while you wonder if you will ever be ready. The gift is here, in this moment, and only in this moment. Begin, step, speak, create. Let the flow of time carry you. Let it shape you. Let it remind you that every second you embrace is a victory over stagnation, over regret, over the quiet despair of dreams left unfulfilled. If you do not start now, the river will pass, and you will be here again next year with the same longing in your heart and the same question echoing in the silence. Why did I wait? There is a thief that walks quietly into our lives, invisible yet powerful, leaving behind only the hollow echo of what might have been. Its name is delay. It waits patiently, whispering that tomorrow will be easier, that the time is not yet right, that your dreams can afford to wait. And so we wait, lulled by the gentle voice of comfort, thinking that our ambitions are safe on a distant shelf. But delay does not sleep. It takes without asking, it steals without remorse. And when we finally look around, we find that the treasures of our aspirations have been taken, leaving behind only the shadow of regret. Procrastination is not a harmless companion, it is a cunning thief. It convinces you that small inaction is inconsequential, that a moment wasted here or there will not matter in the end. Yet each moment surrendered is a brick added to the walls between you and your dreams. The hours slip silently, The days accumulate, and before you realize it, you are older, wearier, and no closer to the life you long to create. The cost of delay is counted not in minutes, but in the opportunities that vanish while you linger in hesitation. And the most painful part is that we often recognize the theft only when it is too late. We see others stepping boldly, achieving, living, creating, and we ask ourselves, why not me? Why did I wait for the right time, the perfect moment, the elusive permission that never came? The thief of delay thrives on these questions, feeding on our uncertainty, growing stronger with every excuse we offer, every fear we honor. It leaves behind the bitter taste of regret, a reminder that dreams do not wait. They demand action, they demand courage, they demand that you begin today, not tomorrow. But take heart, for awareness is the first step toward reclaiming what is yours. Recognize the thief, name it, and refuse to let it rule your life. Step forward, even if the steps are small, even if the path is unclear, for each action is a victory against the thief. Each choice to begin, to persist, to move, is a reclaiming of the moments that procrastination would steal. The life you dream of is not hidden behind perfection or the ideal conditions. It waits in the courage to act, in the willingness to start, in the refusal to let delay hold your hands back any longer. Remember, the clock does not pause, the days do not wait, and your dreams are not patient. Delay can steal your time, but it cannot take your resolve. Begin. Begin now. For the cost of waiting is too high, and the reward of daring to act is priceless. Do not underestimate the quiet power of a single step. It may seem small, almost invisible, but within it lies the seed of transformation. Every monumental change, every towering achievement, every dream fulfilled began as a simple act. A whispered yes, a hesitant first move, a choice to start. The world often waits for the grand gesture, the perfect plan, the flawless execution, but life rewards those who dare to begin, even when the steps are tiny, imperfect, and trembling. There is a magic in beginnings, a sacred energy that stirs the universe to notice your courage. One letter sent, one page written, one conversation started, one step taken toward your dream. These are the quiet revolutions that grow into mountains of success. It is not the size of the beginning that matters, but the willingness to start, to act, to honor the calling within your soul. Even the smallest action compounds with time, creating momentum that carries you further than you ever imagined. Remember that the mighty oak was once an acorn, and the longest journey begins with a single step. The fear of insignificance can hold us back, convincing us that our efforts are too small to matter. But what seems tiny today can blossom into greatness tomorrow. A single spark can ignite a blaze. One word of encouragement can change a life. One decision to rise and move forward can shape a destiny. So do not wait for perfection. Do not wait for all conditions to align. Begin where you are with what you have, and let your courage create the rest. Each small step you take is a declaration that your dreams matter, that your life matters, and that you refuse to let the weight of fear or hesitation define you. Even the tiniest act of beginning today becomes the foundation of everything you will accomplish tomorrow. Growth does not come to those who linger in the warmth of familiarity, who wrap themselves in the comfort of yesterday's routines. True growth demands that we rise, that we stretch, that we dare to step into the unknown, even when fear tightens its grip around our hearts. Comfort is a soft bed, a gentle whisper, a lullaby that keeps us safe. But safe is not where dreams are born, and safe is not where destinies are made. To grow, we must embrace the trembling of our first step, the uncertainty of untested paths, and the courage to move forward despite the unknown. Fear will always be present. It will knock at your door, whispering that you are not ready, that you are not enough, that the world is too vast for your small beginning. But courage is not the absence of fear. It is the refusal to be paralyzed by it. It is the heartbeat that says, I will try, I will move, I will begin, even when every fiber of your being screams to stay where it is safe. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you expand your boundaries, you stretch your soul, and you step closer to the life you are meant to live. The moments that define us are born in discomfort. The victories that shape our story do not arrive wrapped in ease. They arrive through struggle, through daring, through the bravery to start when everything inside you wishes to retreat. Comfort seduces, but courage liberates. It tells you that your dreams are worth the fear, your vision worth the risk, your life worth the leap. Without courage, time passes, and the opportunity for transformation drifts away, leaving only the ache of what could have been. So, take the first step. Take the next one. Let your heart race with the thrill of possibility. Choose courage over comfort, and you will find that the world is not as frightening as you imagined. Your strength is greater than your hesitation, your will more powerful than your doubts. By daring to act, by daring to begin despite fear, you honor your dreams, you honor your life, and you tell time itself that you refuse to wait any longer. There is a voice inside you, soft yet insistent, that calls your name in the quiet moments, in the spaces between your daily routines, in the pauses when the world is still. It is your dreams speaking, your soul whispering the truth of what it was born to do. And yet, how often do we silence it? We tell ourselves we are too busy, too tired, too unprepared, too ordinary. We push the calling aside, thinking it will wait, thinking it will forgive us for ignoring it. But dreams are patient, not forever. Every day you postpone listening is a day your soul cries out in quiet despair, a note left unsung in the symphony of your life. To ignore your aspirations is to deny a part of yourself, to step over the gifts you were given and leave them hidden, untapped, uncelebrated. Dreams are not idle fantasies. They are the blueprint of your purpose, the map of your potential. When you refuse to answer their call, you build walls between who you are and who you are meant to be. They are waiting, yes, but not indefinitely. They wait only as long as your courage allows, and each moment of hesitation diminishes their voice, their light, their power. But hear this, it is never too late to respond. The moment you take your first step toward your calling, the universe leans in, the wind shifts, the doors creak open, and the path begins to appear. Dreams demand action, not perfection. They ask only that you begin, that you honor their existence, that you acknowledge their plea to be brought into the world. Every time you answer, no matter how tentatively, you breathe life into your soul, you validate your own worth, and you declare that your existence has meaning, purpose, and beauty. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for the right moment, for the perfect conditions, for certainty that may never come. Your dreams are not idle whispers. They are your soul's voice, and it is speaking now. To answer is to live fully, to honor your gifts, to claim the life that is waiting for you. To ignore them is to grow older, to watch the years slip past, and to wonder what might have been if you had only dared to say yes. Excuses are like bricks, small at first, almost harmless, but each one stacked upon another builds a wall between you and your dreams. The wall is quiet at the beginning, barely noticeable, a mere whisper of hesitation. But over the years, it grows taller, heavier, stronger, until it feels impossible to climb, impossible to see over, impossible to break through. Every "I'll start tomorrow," every "I'm not ready yet," every "maybe later" is another brick in that wall, another barrier to the life that is calling your name. And yet, the excuses feel comforting. They wrap around you like a warm blanket, whispering that delay is safer than risk, that waiting is wiser than action. They tell you that the world will still be there when you are ready, that your moment will come if you are patient enough. But the world does not pause. Time does not bend to accommodate our fears. While you wait, the wall grows, and the view of your own potential narrows. The what-ifs begin to pile up. What if I fail? What if I am judged? What if I am not enough? And with each passing year, they grow heavier, pressing down, reminding you that hesitation carries its own cost. Breaking through that wall requires honesty, courage, and a refusal to hide behind the familiar voice of delay. It demands that you name the excuses for what they are: fear disguised as reason, comfort masquerading as wisdom. Once you see them clearly, you can begin to chip away, one brick at a time, one choice at a time, until the light of possibility shines through. The first crack is always the hardest, but every small effort weakens the barrier, and every act of courage opens a door that leads you closer to the life you were meant to live. Do not let the weight of what ifs define your story. Do not let another year pass with walls of hesitation between you and your dreams. Each moment spent waiting is a moment stolen from your potential. Begin now, even imperfectly, even uncertainly, and you will find that the walls of excuses cannot hold against the determination of a heart that refuses to wait. Step forward, break the silence of delay, and let the life you long for finally see the light of your courage. Every choice you make today becomes the foundation of the life you will live tomorrow. The steps you take, the courage you summon, the dreams you dare to chase, all of it writes the story that your future self will read. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, standing at the edge of the life you could have built. Will you see a reflection of courage, of action, of persistence, or will you see a shadow of hesitation, of wasted time, of opportunities left untouched? The legacy you leave begins not with grand gestures, but with the simple, deliberate acts of beginning, of moving forward, of refusing to wait. Self-respect grows in the soil of action. When you honor your dreams, when you answer the quiet call of your soul, when you commit to starting even when the path is uncertain, you tell yourself that your life matters. You tell yourself that your hopes, your ambitions, your very being are worthy of effort and care. To ignore the call, to delay, to wait for the perfect moment, is to whisper to your future self that you did not believe in them, that you did not believe in yourself. And that is a weight far heavier than any obstacle you may face along the way. Legacy is not only what the world sees, it is the life you lived when no one was watching, the moments of courage and choice that define your character, the story you will tell yourself in quiet reflection. Each day spent in hesitation, in waiting, in procrastination, is a page left blank, a memory unlived, a potential unfulfilled. But each day you choose to act, to start, to move toward your dreams is a page written with purpose, a testament to your strength, a gift to the future you that says, I honored you, I believed in you, I did not wait any longer. Do not underestimate the power of starting now. The life you desire, the person you hope to become, the legacy you wish to leave, they all begin with the courage to step forward today. Tomorrow is promised to no one, and the years pass with a speed that surprises us only when we pause to reflect. Build your legacy with intention, honor yourself with action, and give your future self the gift of knowing that you refuse to let fear, delay, or doubt define your story. Begin now, and let your life be the proof of your courage, your respect, and your unwavering belief in the value of your own journey. This very moment, right here, right now, is the only one that is truly yours. The past has passed and cannot be rewritten, and the future, though bright with possibility, is never guaranteed. Yet we spend so much of our lives waiting, waiting for the right time, waiting for certainty, waiting for permission to act, while the present slips quietly through our fingers. Every second we hesitate is a second that will never return, a moment that could have been filled with courage, with action, with creation. To embrace the present is to honor life itself, to recognize that this moment, no matter how small or imperfect, is all we truly have to shape the path ahead. The world will not pause for your readiness, and life does not wait for your fears to be silenced. It moves with or without your consent, carrying with it opportunities, chances, and blessings that may never return. When you choose to act now, when you seize this fleeting moment, you make a declaration to yourself and to the universe that you are awake, that you are present, that you will not allow the gift of today to pass unnoticed. Each action you take in this very moment ripples outward, shaping tomorrow, carving a path that your future self will walk with gratitude and pride. The beauty of the present is that it is never too late to begin. No matter what has come before, no matter how many moments you have let slip by, today remains unclaimed, untouched, and full of possibility. You do not need permission to step forward, you do not need a perfect plan, and you do not need certainty to begin. The courage to act, even imperfectly, even fearfully, transforms this ordinary moment into something extraordinary. It turns hesitation into movement, fear into strength, and dreams into reality. So breathe in this moment, feel it, own it. Let it remind you that life is not a rehearsal, and no second will return once it passes. The past has lessons, the future has promise, but today has power. Power to start, to create, to change, and to live fully. Embrace it, act within it, and let your life unfold from this moment with intention, courage, and unwavering resolve. For when you honor the present, you honor yourself, and you refuse to leave your dreams waiting for another borrowed tomorrow.